and gentlemen, welcome to the YNW channel. This is your host, T Sweetie, aka Luda motherfucking Mari. How y'all doing, everybody? How y'all doing? Wow, we have some breaking news. The Las Vegas Raiders finally traded away Davante Adams. Now, after the New York Jets lost to the Buffalo Bills in a close game, the Jets reached out to the Raiders and came to the decision. So, the deal is, the Raiders receive a third round pick that could turn into a second round pick based on production. Meaning, if Davante Adams produce, then it will turn into a second. You feel me? I don't know what year it is, but the Raiders could use that pick to get a quarterback or move up in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Um, I thought Davante Adams would come back because teams didn't want to take on that salary because I believe he's scheduled to make about 44, 47 mil a year, and he got like a 2-year contract. Yeah, salute Daniel Berry Sports. Um, Now, uh, Aaron Rodgers came out and said that they lost that game because Mike Williams ran the wrong route, and I think that's how he threw that interception. Um, does Davante Adams move the needle for the Jets offense? Yes, but we're talking about Aaron Rodgers who's past his prime. Ever since Aaron Rodgers tore his MCL, he hasn't been the same at all. He's a statue in the pocket, plays hella fucking stiff. His awareness not the same, and he's afraid to get hit. You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Rodgers is like 40 years old. He's on the decline. He's not the same leader that he once was before. You know what I'm saying? The Jets defense is not what it was last year. Like, but like last year and the year before, their defense was a top 10. Their defense is regressed. They missing field goals. They can't tackle, cover anybody. They O line suck. That's probably another reason why Aaron Rodgers is struggling too, because the O line suck. They can't block. They can't block a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, now, so what does this mean for Mike Williams? I think Mike Williams is either gonna get cut or traded. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, his contract is guaranteed. He is on a 1-year, $18 million deal. But I feel like they should have done Mike Williams to us. You know what I'm saying? Because we got in a little bit. We could use Mike Williams. You know what I'm saying? But we don't got no quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But the Jets fleeced the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? I wish it was a second that could possibly turn into a first. You know what I'm saying? But the Jets like, okay, we eating up that 44 million, 47. So they're like, other teams are trying to offer y'all a fourth. Nobody ain't trying to pay that contract, this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? The Raiders is nothing but a shit show. Look what the Raiders did to Randy Moss. When he was with us, it looked like this motherfucker was on a decline. Soon he went to New England. This nigga was back to being the number one receiver in the fucking league, playing with Tom fucking Brady. You know what I'm saying? We had Jamarcus Russell. What's the guy? What's the quarterback we had? What's the nigga name? Was it Dante Culpepper? I forgot who we had after them. But yeah, man, the Raiders. It, The Raiders are on a fucking another rebuild in fucking 23 of the last 25 years. The Raiders are going to another fucking rebuild. I can't believe this fucking shit, man. I knew this team wasn't going to be shit, bro. The 2023 draft, we missed on Jalen Carter. We didn't trade up to get what's the guy name? CJ Stroud. We didn't trade up to get Anthony Richardson. We're only a couple picks back, and we can't draft anyway, so why not give up an extra pick for that nigga? You know what I'm saying? I would have did it, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, the Bears literally said they were shopping around Justin Fields, and the Raiders didn't want to give him a third or a fourth. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? The Bears did him dirty. Caleb Williams, Nell Pay Nas, is a fucking bust. He's not it. He's not it. But anyways, man, the fucking Raiders got their ass up against the fucking Steelers. Like, this team ain't shit. We got a bunch of no-name motherfuckers with single-digit numbers thinking they fucking good, bro. Like, I had niggas on the field, on our team that I never heard of in my fucking life, bro. And let's be real. We only beat the Cleveland Browns because their whole team was fucking injured, and they didn't have their starting O-line. That's the only reason why Janoris Jenkins, Charles Snowman was able to do all that fucking bullshit, bro. Do that against the first team and see what happens, bro. What happened after the next week, 2 weeks after that? They didn't do any of that shit. You get what I'm saying? Um, Mark Davis needs to sell the franchise. AP is too laid back. He doesn't have any head coaching experience. If he loses his job, he will never get a head experience again. You know what I mean? So AP is in over his head. He gotta get his shit together, man. If you gonna blame Luke Getsy and Patrick Graham, you gotta hold AP accountable, man. I'm tired of y'all giving this ball motherfucker a pass because he's from Compton. He drive a cool car. He a low rider. He wear black Air Forces. Talking about some Raiders, Raider. Yeah, cause he the best hype man in the fucking league. But what is that? That shit doesn't translate in the fucking field at all, bro. And then late game situations, AP doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, bro. And who the Bears, bro, we fumbled the back with Cliff Kingsbury. Look, the Commanders are 4-2. My nigga, Commanders is one of the hottest young teams in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Commanders do not have all that talent. We way more talented than the fucking Commanders, bro. But except they got a better O line than us. That's it. They got a better O line than us. They lost their whole D line. All they got is Jonathan Allen and Deron Payne. That's about it. But nigga, we're better than the Commanders. We're more talented. But now since we don't got Davante Adams, that chances go down. You know what I'm saying? But Commanders got Dan Quinn, who took the Falcons to the Super Bowl. I think the Falcons should never fired him. Um, they lost that Super Bowl because of fucking Shanahan and the NFL rigged. The Patriots, what's the Patriots on it? Robert Kraft paid off the referees. There's no way in hell the team will come back from 28-3. That's fake as hell. But Kyle Shanahan lost 3 straight Super Bowls. He lost one with the Falcons, his offensive coordinator, and 2 with the Niners. I would have fired Shanahan, bro. Literally. The Niners already have a good team. Shanahan is fucking trash. Shanahan is not built to be a head coach. He should be an offense coordinator. But anyways, like I was saying though, bro, AP, if you don't get your shit together, you're gonna get fired next year, bro. I promise you, bro. You gotta get your shit together, bro. Y'all the Raiders should have paid Cliff Kingsbury. And then this year's draft. Let's go to this year's draft. Because 2023, they didn't trade up. They didn't want to get C.J. Stroud. They didn't want to get Anthony Richardson. They didn't want to get Jalen Carter. They passed on Christian Gonzalez. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know what I'm saying? This year, we had an opportunity to get Jalen Daniels. We had an opportunity to get, what's the guy name? Bo Nix, J.J. McCarthy, Michael, even though the Falcons fucked that up for us, but could have got Michael Penix, fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of them addressing their major needs, which was number 1 quarterback, number 2 O-line, number 3 linebacker, number 4 corner. Those are the Raiders' top 4 needs, not tight end. What are the Raiders' biggest strengths? Tight end and receiver. We had Mike Mayer. Why? Name me a team who draft 2 of the best tight ends in the early rounds back to back. Name me a team that do that. Because that's dumb as hell. Because last year, we had Mike Mayer and Austin Hooper. That was a good tight end room. And we barely gave Mike Mayer the ball. Now all of a sudden, since we got fucking Brock Bowers' bitch ass, now all of a sudden he's getting all the fucking targets and shit. And Mike Mayers is left in the sidelines, left in the shadows, this and that. You know what I mean? I don't like how they doing Mike Mayer. You feel me? Like I said, bro, it's a lot of great players. I don't give a fuck about what Brock Bowers did in college. Mike Mayer did the same thing. You feel me? But except dude had way more targets and shit like that. But Mike Mayer is a generational talent too. Y'all acting like this dude is a basic player. He was the best tight end going into the draft. Did y'all not forget that? Like, come on now. The Raiders, instead of getting lineman or a quarterback or a cornerback, they draft a tight end. A tight end is not the end all be all. Brock Bowers, he's a good player and all that shit, but he doesn't move the needle at all, bro. He doesn't fit what we need. You feel me? Like this team, I never heard of a team who have a lot of flaws, and they drafted a position that they didn't fucking need, even though they drafted the best tight end in the draft the previous year, which doesn't make sense. And not only that, we didn't even give him the ball like that, which doesn't make any fucking sense. But Davante Adams landed in New York 15 minutes after the trade, bro. So they probably was already negotiating this shit right after the fucking Bills game, bro. And Davante Adams forced his way to New York. He knew he was gonna be there. You get what I'm saying? So, the Jets, bro, they gotta fix some things around. The Jets got a lot of good young talent. They got a lot of draft capital. So the Jets, they need to fix that O line, bro. Fix that O line, bro. Uh, Aaron Rodgers, he got to get back in football shape. Got to get his legs right. The fucking receiver, the defense, they got to tighten up that defense. And the Jets, they should never fire their coach, Robert Saleh. How you say his name? They should never fired him. You know what I'm saying? The Jets, their shit show too. They fired their coach. They demoted Nathaniel Hackett, the former Vikings head coach. They demoted him, and they gave the offensive play callings to Todd Downing, who was the Raiders quarterback coach, the offense coordinator, who fucked our season up in 2017. You know what I'm saying? Todd Downing is fucking trash. He shouldn't be in the NFL. But Davante Adams going to the Jets is highway robbery. A third for Davante Adams is highway robbery. That should have been a second. That should have been a second turning into a first, depending on performance. That's what I would have did, you know what I mean? But I guess the Jets is eating up half of that salary, you know what I'm saying? So I guess they're not even tripping. But Mike Williams is going to get cut. He is. He's going to get cut. He's going to get waived. You know what I mean? But Raider Nation, man, this is T Sweezy. What y'all think about this trade, man? Who won the trade? The Jets or Raiders? Who? You know what I'm saying? Would the Jets make the playoffs? They got a higher chance than us because the Dolphins is 2-4. Tua, he keep getting concussion protocols. He need to retire. Tyler Huntley ain't it. Skylar Thompson ain't it. Who else? The fucking New England Patriots trash. So the Jets, all they have to do is worry about the fucking Buffalo Bills. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Jets, bro. The trade deadline don't end in week 9, so they got plenty of time to make moves, sign free agents, this and that. But the Jets, they gotta fix their team, man. Aaron Rodgers gotta get better too, man. He gotta stop playing fucking stiff, scary, all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Luda Mari. Peace.